Alrighty, back for a Monday stream. Not so often I get to do those, but I'm glad I can today. What's up, everyone? Today we're back with continuing the read-through from yesterday, partially, with mainly Bug Ego. One Sensei's potentially third new best series? It depends, I guess, how you view Versus. I haven't read Versus in a while, so I could be missing out on some good stuff. We might get back to that eventually down the line, but as of right now, I am enjoying Bug Ego. And again, it was delayed, not because I was bored with the series, just a lot of other things kind of had to pile up that took priority, but I'm glad that we're back now again to continue reading onward, and it seems like things are starting to maybe kick with some new revelations and trying to ascertain their abilities with the hacks a lot more formulaically, and hopefully this is going to lead into maybe some adversaries? Possibly? I'm not really sure the direction that one wants to go with this story. He could just be telling a weird supernatural story and there's no like chains of arcs or whatever, and this could be a very short story overall. At the end of the day, it's his own creation, and he has not only One Punch Man, he still has to work on both the webcomic version and also the manga version. But then again, he has Versus, he has other priorities in his daily life I'm sure he has to take care of. So with Bug Ego, its longevity is not certain. I could see it going a little bit further. It is, again, very reminiscent of something like akin to Dandadan, Chainsaw Man, Fire Punch, like these very out there, bizarre kind of story settings, like in Japan and whatnot, that are like, oh, they're gonna test the boundaries of your comfortness as a reader and also try to tell an interesting story about society. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. It's very different from his previous works, but at the same time, there is some homages you can see to, his writing aspects when it comes to jokes, similar to One Punch Man, Mob Psycho. But then again, it just feels like he really wants to be grounded in the sense of his characters having very, very in-depth moments about life, if that makes sense. But Mob Psycho, to its credit, also by the end definitely got to that point as well. So I feel like this is like a continuation of where he left off with Mob Psycho with his writing. But the art style, I also want to mention, it's on point. Kyoto Shitaro, I'm sorry, I'm sure I got that wrong. Like, I think this is like one of his first mangas out here, or at least one of his most standout mangas. He hasn't really done a lot up until this point. But goddamn, like some of these shots are just truly vividly detailed. Maybe not that shot. Maybe that's not the shot to go on, but it's like the expressions and the human anatomy in a lot of the moments where they're doing like these like choreographic scenes, very well done. And then you get into like the over the top, very shonen-esque battles, quote unquote, that they have from time to time, and you get scenes like this. It's like, what am I looking at here? It's like almost hyper realistic mixed with a seinen element for the art style. It's really cool, really different from, I feel like, a lot of stuff you get nowadays. But I'm all for it. And it still somehow matches the tone that is going on in a lot of the scenarios that you find our main cast in. And again, I've said this during the yesterday stream, which we did a little bit of Bug Ego there, but the main cast of characters are also a solid bunch of individuals. You have Hitsugaya, our main protagonist, who has this kind of character arc of a person, because I was going to say a kid, but technically he's not a kid because he time traveled back in the first chapter, so technically he's like 60 something years old back in his like high schooler body. So I was going to say that, but he's this character that has clearly wasted a lot of his potential and wants to try and redeem his life and find meaning in who he is. And because he had a shitty life the first go around, you do see like his priority and his own self-preservation is very, very low. It's very, very low. It's kind of like the mental scars left over from his first life. Then you have Kodo, the mysterious kind of loner that's trying to understand friendship as well. He seems to have a lot of secrets too that we kind of have to like get fully developed on, but he's again a pretty solid secondary main character to Hitsugai over here. Yuki, who was not too long ago introduced to our cast of characters, or like the main group that's consistent. Her arc was fucking crazy. Like, damn, depressingly good. But I liked it. I liked it though. She's fun. She kind of grounds these two. Like Kodo, he's smart, but it's more like not scientifically smart. He just has like more of an IQ than this buffoon over here. But she genuinely brings like, no, hold on, let's mathematically solve this with real life equations and thought processes here. Like stress testing the abilities so they don't get fucked over. So the dynamic between the three right now are pretty cool. I do hope, though, they are going to expand their team even more. Because there are, like, a bunch of other characters I feel like we could get involved. Which, of course, is a plus and a negative. Because with the abilities that are in this universe, you risk running casualties on a mass level if you bring in people that are not fit to handle the responsibilities of the powers. But again, I think we'll get to a point where it's going to become something that more people have to get involved. So like, what's her name? Moza. Yeah, Moza. She and Gorilla Man. Where's Gorilla Boy? My goat. My dude. The fucking champ. Where the fuck's Gorilla Boy? Because he was fucking funny as hell. He was super funny. And he also went through a character arc. That's Yuki after she calmed down about doing some potential bad moves to society. No, where is he? No, where the fuck? Where's Gorilla Boy? I forgot what chapter he was in. Yeah, Yuki's chapter, chapter 6. Whew, a roller coaster of emotions, man. Yeah, Gorilla Boy. Yes, man. Bring him on. Bring him back to the team, please. He's so awesome now. He was an asshole of a bully, but now he's a fucking Chad. He's a fucking goat lad that just wants to help them out. It's like, please, let him understand the power of Haxes. I promise you, it's going to be a good time. And then one day, when I have the ability to, he gets an emote. Lloyd Frontera from the Grace Estate absolutely deserves emotes 110%. But if there was anyone else that was going to get emotes, yeah, it's this one. Yes. It's this guy. He is fucking hilarious. He is absolutely hilarious. And he matches energy with our main character, too. It's like, come on. Please bring him on the team. Please bring him on to the team. But yeah, I like this story. I think it can develop into something that's a lot more long lasting, but, you know, we'll have to see. Where do we want to go for a story? What do the characters want to achieve in the end? That kind of stuff. Like, now we kind of have to start setting up a rigid path for this universe. And maybe one doesn't want to do that. Because maybe it takes away some of the mysterious elements he can make. Not too sure. Okay. Let's get into this, because we are going to do a couple chapters. Let me... Let's see. just want to switch over the music. I want to do... have too big of a playlist. What do I want to switch it over to? Where do I want to switch? I'll switch it. You know what? I'll just... because it's been a minute. Let's bring back some JGK Lo-Fi. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, let's move in. Let's get to the Bug Ego read-through. So, chapter link, of course, is going to be in the chat. If you're here live. Pinned to the chat at the top of the page. And then if you're watching as a VOD Gang member, hope you guys are doing well. Link in the description we'll have to the chapter site. Here we go. So chapter 16, last time we left off, they're trying to investigate these individual cults because they believe the message Reddit board is indicating that someone maybe loosely has information on hacks so that they can then have a conversation with how to go from there to get rid of the bugs that's happening not only to Hitsugaya but Kodo, and to kind of widen their knowledge of hacks in general. But so far, the occults that they've been running into are just, well, what you expect from a cult. They're just weirdos. So, Hitsugaya, I guess, broke away from his karaoke. That's a shame. Karaoke? What are you thinking? Sorry, I got excited and just it happened, you know? You're right, Chapter 16, Bug Ego. I like how some of them generally don't have chapter titles. It's just the chapter number and that's it. Like again, it's very episodic in their chapters. Although recently, again, we've been building into an actual story arc with a lot of these chapters, which is good, which is very good. All right, so they're riding the train, Hitsugaya and Kanner. Sorry, but you gotta sit still, all right? Hey, fucking yes. Here we go. Because she, I think, definitely likes him. She's like the Hanada type kind of girl. But, because obviously Yuki's there. And he's not openly inviting her into their club activities is what she perceives. Therefore, she's like, oh, he must not want me around. That kind of story arc. But, come on. Bring Mosawa over to the gang. Do it. Mosawa. Is she following him? Interesting. Maybe. That might be an idea. Also, her brother got fucked up last time when she got involved with him to the point of him being obsessed with milk. So, I don't think, though, she holds that against him. I don't think so, at least. It's been a minute. But anyway, so they're on the train. She looks like she's about to cry. Like, goddamn. Just talk to her. Hitsugaya. Thanks. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Gotcha. Right. Because this apparently this happens a lot on the bullet trains in Japan. I mean, I'm sure it happens anywhere, really. Unfortunately. But yeah. So someone's getting a little too handsy. Wait. Is what I think happening actually happening? Yeah. Come on, man. Step up. You are literally a 60-year-old man in your high schooler body who's seen some of the craziest shit happen in the last month. Taking care of a sexual assault individual, light work. That's a light work, baby. Light work. Oh my god. Jesus! again, they're being very forward in their depictions of certain scenarios. Good lord, oh my goodness. Goes counterclockwise, clockwise, grasp, like Patrick over here. Firmly grasp it. But that's a no-no in this case. Maybe I am seeing... Nope, I'm right. Yeah, dude, Jesus goddamn. This guy's a pervert. It's clearly a pervert. There's a pervert here, and he's groping, ... Bro, see, this is what I mean. The comedy's so on point. The subverted expectation. Damn. I mean, I guess it's still fucked up. I should maybe mitigate that. But, like, god damn, man. God damn. We thought this entire time it's Mosawa getting, you know, of course, you know, sexually assaulted. Nah. It's me. Damn. That's crazy. Wait. Who's behind him? Oh, shit. Again, the art, it's on point. The little detail. That's the guy from the karaoke place. Yeah. The lightning eyebrow guy. Yeah. I did say if any one of them was going to be legit, it was going to be him. It was going to be him. The lightning eyebrow dude. He's the one fucking groping his ass. Again, I shouldn't laugh because it is a serious situation, but still, the context and the framing of it is just, it's funny. It's funny right now. But Mozawa, how is she gonna approach this? Because again, she likes him, but now it's gonna be like a Konosuba misunderstanding moment. Like, oh my god, I didn't know you were like that. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Hang on now, please. Wait a minute. I can clearly see that. That's insane. Also, using this panel out of context is diabolical, but guess what? I'm going to fucking do it anyway. I'm going to save this panel for later. I am going to save that for later. Firmly grips his hand. Yeah, it's lightning eyebrow dude. So, what the fuck? What's lightning eyebrow doing? Is he like trying to like grope his ass because, oh, don't worry, dude. I'm not doing this because I'm evil. I'm doing this because it's a hack ability. If you firmly rotate and grasp another person's ass, you gain the power to see the future. Some shit like that. Something completely random to the action that you're doing right now. That would be like the trade-off. Yeah. You gotta grope someone, but you can see the future. You can see the future. I know this man. No. It has to be the mean face. This is definitely in reference to that mean face of the guy going, like the muscular jaw mean face. Yes, it's him. It's him. He was at the meetup earlier. I think his name... Dude, I was kidding. I was kidding about the Thunderbolt thing. Like, it's Thunderbolt guy. His name is unironically Thunderbolt. Okay. All right, one. I see you. Simple and clean. Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's him. We never really talked much, though. Wait. Was he scoping me out since then? Apparently, yo. Man's a fucking deviant predator, man. He's been waiting patiently. Again, fucked up no matter what. In the framing of this, though, it's kind of funny. Jesus Christ! He fucking clenches like he has an iron grip. Oi, stop. Whoa. Oh, no, this guy's a demon. This guy's a fucking demon, man. Holy shit. His eyes just went fucking, squint. Like, I'm scared. This is way scarier than getting into a fight. Is it? You have gone up against, like, actual monsters from, like, another universe. Like, yeah, obviously, this is not a comfortable situation, but, like, yo, just knock his ass out. Knock him out, man. Just do it. What the fuck? Just punt his ass into oblivion. This is way scarier than getting into a fight. I seriously have no clue what to do. For some reason, I can't speak up. Ooh, maybe it's a hack. Maybe it's... Again, I'm assuming this is going to lead into him knowing about hacks. A Mosawa takes charge. She's like, no. If anyone's going to grope his ass, it's me. No, I'm kidding. But that's nice. She defends his honor. Nice. Nice. I appreciate that. That's pretty fucking cool of her. We're getting off at the next stop. Let's go to the police. Not a chance. Do you have any proof I did it? He groped you, didn't he, Hitsugaya? Yeah. Like I said, you have no proof on me. Damn. It was a crowded train after all. People bumping each other all the time. And that's the excuse that they always use. That's the excuse. I just got bumped, man. So you're saying it was a misunderstanding? See? Now, how are you going to own up for pointing fingers at an innocent man? Oh, up. Yeah, that's what happens when you make false accusations. You won't just be thrown out of school. Let's see how your parents handle this situation. Again, that's also like another... This is like I think not just a Japan thing. I think it's like, for whatever reason, it's an Asian thing. Like, because you are tied to so many other people, if you fuck up, everyone fucks up. And I guess this is like, you know, the backlash of society anywhere, or like anyone that knows or is related to you, yeah, they are gonna face some kind of repercussion. But like, for whatever reason, in like the Asian culture, it just like is like quick and immediately, like they gotta get fucked up too. It's like, whoa, damn. But he is thinking about his parents, which I think this is the first. No. This is not the first time we've seen his parents. But he, again, from his previous life going awry, I would think that he's going to be a lot more cautious here. But let's see. If you let it go now before it turns into a bigger issue, I may let you off the hook. But you better apologize to me. Fucking damn, Lightning Bolt, you scumbag. I'm sorry. You can't, Hitsugaya. Ooh. Phone. She has her phone. Smart. Get him. Get him. I saw it. And you just said he touched you. You're not that kind of person who would lie. I know that. Damn. Yo, Mozawa is clean. Mozawa is best girl. Yuki's solid. She's alright. But, like, Mozawa is a fucking trooper, man. All she wants to do is help him out. She really is the Hanada of this universe. God damn. Yo, he better pay attention to her. He better pay attention to her. Are you serious? It happened to me too. So I know how bad it can feel because I've been there and no one would ever listen to me. No, stop that. So again, tries to reach for the phone. We're going to the police. You damn. And as he's about to wind up, here we go. Here we go. Now he fights. Now his instincts take over. Fucking headbutts the individual. Knocks him to the ground, baby. Hell yeah. Goku style. Headbutt. Hitsugaya. Listen here. Don't you ever lay a hand on Mozawa. Yo, Genji! Lightning Genji! Thunderbolt here. Come on. What are you gonna do, big boy? You have no proof? Where is your proof? Huh? You think you can just get away with this without having proof on me? You really are done now. You're gonna, hold on. You're just in high school. Is he not in high school? I thought like he was wearing a uniform, but maybe he's not. You're just in high school. What would you know about it? First, you try to frame me, then you use violence against me. These are serious accusations you're committing now. I'll make sure that you are kicked out of school. I never touched you. Okay, bud. All right, buddy. But again, maybe this is going to be a villain. Like, he's going to learn how to do hacks, and it's like, I'm coming for you. I'm going to ruin your life. Mozua said that she saw it. Yeah? And? You got no proof. You can doubt me. But not Mozua. She's not the type that could ever lie to a person. God damn! This is wholesome. This is some wholesome shit. What's going on here? Okay, so he's doing some like weird like Dragon Ball Ki Blast form, but he has his phone in the middle of his hand, and it's like a weird case. I don't know what the hell this is. I'm gonna put your face all over the internet. He's trying to reverse phone video him now. Okay. This way, I can... This way. I saw everything. Some woman? Maybe? Lipsticks? Lisa from the last chapter too. What's good, Lisa? What's good? Damn. I mean, she literally looks like her. Just a modern version of Lisa. Hell yeah. Oh, you know how I feel about female mentors. I hope she legit is going to be a female mentor towards our main protagonists. I really hope so. That would be kind of cool. But here she comes, saying she saw everything. Yeah, her. It was yeah, she was there too. She's from the meetup too. Your name is Yokozuna Usagi, right? Okay. Next chapter. Chapter 17. Something fell from that kid, so I got on the same train to catch up with them. So, and I saw everything. Oh, yeah? What proof do you have? I'm not a pervert. That pervert also took pictures of me without their consent. Got him. Again, this guy, like, the art style, when they want to make, like, serious emotional, physical imagery is just so good, man. It's so fucking descript. And then, no, Hitsugaya, he caught you too. Please take a look at his cell phone. The police at the station. Okay. And now the other females in the area are disgusted. I believe you'll find he illegally acquired those photos. You're all dumb. You're so idiotic. It's so easy to prove that's not true. Now you made it obvious who the real liar is here. Ooh. She's going to use a hack to actually put the photos on his phone. Then why don't you show us by opening your photo gallery? Yeah, fine by me. You better be ready for the consequences once everybody knows that I'm actually in a... What? Huh? And of course, everyone's shocked, like, oh my god. Wait, hold on, I recognize those, contours. That's Hitsugaya's backside. I'm sure of it. Damn. Also, low-key, Mozua knows what his backside looks like. Damn, how much are you staring at my ass? Hello? You know what my ass looks like? Okay, alright. But anyway, yeah, I think that was probably a hack. So, she legit might have the power. Which is cool. No! Wait a minute! I was framed! She tricked me! Why don't you come to the station with us, alright? The police should be here soon. No, wait a minute, I didn't... Lisa. I'm gonna call her Lisa till we get, like, an official name. So, you're the Shepherd of Darkness and Light. Am I remembering that correct? You okay? Yeah, but only because you stepped in. Thanks. Was he actually taking pictures of me? I didn't notice it. I can see exactly what kind of man he is, and that he was lying. No way, I didn't do it! It's kind of clear to me from his aura. Oh, God. That word has been tainted by fucking modern use and social media. His aura. But, again, maybe she's being legit. Gotcha. Oh, you were joking. Okay. Anyway, thanks for helping me, Mozua. You seriously saved my butt back there. Seriously. Aw, she's happy. Yeah. She's such a precious individual. Please don't crush her spirits. Please don't do that. But what were you doing on the train? Oh, was I on point? Was I unironically right? Was she like following him around? The stalker knew the groper was doing that? Why were you on the train? I just happened to get on the same train as you. That's right. I was on my way home from shopping. Bro, what the fuck? Lisa, what's good? What's good? Wait, why are you staring at her? Okay, well, good. Thanks for being here. After that, I was taken to the police station to file out a police report as the victim of the camera and to help them investigate the crime. They found a ton of nonchalant pictures of the guy on his phone. And we found a picture of me with my backside, and it's in the urinal. Where the fuck did he get that? Again, I assume this is a hack. The perp had already a record, so now they're looking into his other offenses. But here's the weird thing. He admitted to groping me, and he admitted to taking other photos from other people. However, the guy said he doesn't remember ever taking a photo of me with my butt. He said he didn't know why those pictures were even on his phone. Nah, too late. It's too late. It's too late. And he insisted that he was innocent. According to the police, and no one other, the police couldn't find any evidence that he was injured, even though I headbutted him. Okay, no, Lisa, she's real. Yo, the Hamon training this time around is gonna be crazy. I guess nosebleeds can heal quickly as they start, and thanks to that, they're not charging me for any assault, so all's well that ends well. Anyway, that's about everything that happened to me yesterday. That was scary. Okay, so Kodo and Yuki are gonna berate him like, dude, you clearly found someone who can use a hack. What were you doing following them from the meetup, from the karaoke? How dumb can you be? True. That pervert is a slime ball, but all seems to be too convenient, don't you think? Oh, what do you mean? Mozua's on the train, Usagi, Yokozuna, Lisa, so that's her name. The pervert, Thunderbolt, from the meetup. That lady was part of a real Psychics for Serious Talk meetup as well. Yeah. She was the most normal one there. She also gave me her business card if I ever wanted to get in contact with her. Didn't she say she ran after you because you dropped something? Wasn't that her excuse? Oh, yeah, she did say that. The plastic spoon. Canner's arm tends to fall off a lot. Hold on. So she chased after you for that garbage? That's not nice. You don't call Canner garbage. Exactly. He's our mascot. It's a very important appendage. Isn't that right, Canner? It's garbage to any normal person. And yet, maybe she brought it back to you because she knew how important Canner is. Alright, so she is real. She is real. Back to Mosua. Okay, so she's probably going to join too soon. Mosua. Looking at, Usagi? Yeah, Usagi. Thinking about Usagi. So you're lying too. Oh, Mosua can tell that she's lying. So she can tell from her instincts that Usagi had other ulterior motive for helping him. Interesting. Be on your guard. We have no idea what's going to be awaiting us here. What's her business card saying? Wolfletting Workshop. Heartwine Beginner Class Instruction. Koten Mushabuchi. So this is like her business address, even though it looks like a normal home? Is this really the right place? Rings the doorbell. Please come in. The door is unlocked. She has a lot of cute, fluffy things. It kind of reminds me of, oh my god, what's her name from Bleach? The Fullbringer girl. Fuck, what's her name? Ruruka. Yeah. It gives me Ruruka vibes with the whole cute aspect and whatnot. Yeah. She has like a lot of... I guess that's just a overplayed trope, though, with some female characters in manga, that they have to, like, super over-the-top, cute, fluffy things. She also has a lot of Halloween outfits, or a lot of Halloween displays as well. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what she's all about. Yeah, she has stuffed animals galore. She has, like, these, like, cute, fluffy frames everywhere. She's into anything adorable and cute and miniature, that kind of thing. Why is there a table that's full of people over here? Hello? Nah, that's definitely an occult. Nah, okay. Yo, Lisa, why are you moving like this in this universe? What the fuck? Is this what happens to Lisa after Made in Heaven resets the universe? Is this the new universe Lisa's lifestyle? This is a little crazy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here. I can't tell if they're also women. This one's very androgynous, but could be a man. Same thing with that one. But this one, I don't know. They're very, very dressed all over the place. Anyway, this is a crazy set. They're just waiting. Like, they knew. Like, yeah, we knew you were coming. So, it seems like you've got questions to ask. This is definitely also Fullbringer-like. Nice to meet you. We are your Takaru Koda. They already know. And, of course, you must be Makoto Hitsugaya, and finally, to round them out, Hashira Yuki. They've done their research. Oh, that made your pulse go up, right? You can stop scaring them now. They're just high school kids. Oh, I sense hostility brewing from you. The girl already seems ready to strike us. Yo, Yuki's gonna fit in, I feel really good here. Right? I have no idea what you mean. Why would you say such a thing? Such a liar. They can read Yuki. Yo, she already has her lightning hack activated? Ah, oh, damn, she loves that. She's gonna be our electricity spammer over here. She's got her finger pistol ready. You're using that spark on your fingertips as we speak. Okay, so we finally are making headway here. That's why I've been saying you shouldn't provoke her so easily. Look, I'm sorry about this. They like to test people. They're really all bark and no bite. So you don't have to, and then readies. I think you should stay back. Yeah, this might be a guy. I think. Maybe. I can't tell. But they smirk like, okay. Whoa. Is he gonna take it point blank? Like, alright, baby. You wanna shoot? Go right ahead. Okay, simmer down. We'll introduce ourselves. But first, we ask for you to sit. Let's enjoy a cup of tea before anything else. Yo, the squad's getting pressed. They're getting pressed right now. These guys are the real deal. It's tea time. Tea time. Everyone's having a nice little moment before whatever is going to get revealed to them. Oh, hold on. There we go. There's a double page. Again, art, very nice. Very, very warm feeling from this dinner table. So, I wonder how these individuals came across the hacks thing, because they, again, are of the know. They are the initiative. They already have prior knowledge to them. Yeah, I guess getting a look, this must be a guy, maybe? Female, maybe. Female, female, maybe. Female. I thought those were organs for a second. I was like, oh no, this is like the fourth prince from Hunter x Hunter. They just have like entrails packed in here, but I think that's like some weird art, so I think that should be okay. But again, yeah, these guys, they're not fucking around. They're not fucking around. They have the high ground in this meetup. But they need the knowledge, so let's see where this goes. Why? Why does it feel off? We're supposed to keep our guards up, but it's likely all my worries have been just melted away. I think you've all guessed it by now, and you're right. The Wolf Fleeting Workshop is a simple front. Norihara Sanzugawa, Hiromaru Sakaki, and of course Koto Mushabuchi. Oh, okay, so she had a different name. She has an actual name. Musabuchi. I kind of like Usagi more, but whatever. Musabuchi. In actuality, we are a group of sorceresses dedicated to rectifying everything that's twisted in our world. Witches. Well, I guess sorceresses, but you know, you the same thing. Same difference. Fucking Ichi the Witch over here. We have witches. So they're all female. Huh. They are a gang of sorceresses that are trying to fix the world. Together we are the Fluffy Wuffy Angels. Ginyu Force! Yo! You don't think... Yeah, they're probably bugged out. But that's so cool! Yo, Hitsugai is the only one that's impressed by them. Okay, so we have a Ginyu Force squad over here of sorceresses that can use and understand hacks. Cool. Cool. Alright, Chapter 18. As evil runs rampant in our modern society, the laws have failed to keep up with them. Persona, okay. But our team of justice fighters are here working every day to push back the wrongdoings and fix the problems of the twisted world. Sure, but this is like low-key things, like low-key. Like nothing to the insane level so far of what we've seen, like the dream hopping, the time travel, the eyes that are in the sky, multiversal entities that are crossing over, like corrupt politicians, Yakuza. That's all cute and all. And maybe, you know, again, they're going to have individuals in society that are using these supernatural powers to manipulate the world around them. Sure. But that's like low tier shit. I want to go back to the Cyclops guy that was sending the Golem from another universe. Like, what's going on with that guy? I want to see what's him. As evil runs rampant in modern society, the laws have failed to keep up, but our team of justice fighters are here working every day to push wrongdoers and fix the problems of the twisted world. Sure. Because we are the Fluffy Wuffy Angels. Another double page spread. This is really Ginyu. This is super Ginyu, and I love it. Sentai Warriors over here. One is just such a mad lad with comedy that he can still make very hilarious moments into a actual serious storyline. It's impressive. It's really an art form that only he can really master to this degree. I hear Gintama's good. I do. But, like, I don't know. One's writing is just top-notch, man, when it comes to this kind of plot points. So you have all these girls kind of perform their own style, although these two seem to have a similar style based on the similar dress attire. Lisa is in charge. I'm gonna stick to calling her Lisa. The one muscular Maki girl, and then the one girl with like the flamingo style. They are all just wacky and all over the place. But again, I like that. If you've been a victim of miscreant in this unreasonable world, get in touch with us. They have a PowerPoint and everything. Damn. We accept cases free of charge as long as you are subscribed to our principles of justice. And how do we do that? Solve your problems with our sorcery. Yo, Yuki and Kodo, not moved. Hitsugaya, oh my god, you guys are just so great. I can't believe it. You guys are true crime fighters. Oh lord, he's in. And the main leader. Well, that's about sums up our group. I still don't get it. Both Yuki and Kodo answer. Holy cow, we finally got a chance to show the ad to somebody. Well, normally we would keep it a secret. The sorcery, that is. What do you guys think, Hitsugaya? I think the fluffy wuffy angels are awesome. Oh, and by the way, our team name is called the Saint Organic Devil Busters. Stop. No. No. Just in case if you wanted to know ours. So, what kind of sorcery do you guys use? You don't even know that much? Huh. If that's not magic, what else could it be? Okay, so they're calling hacks magic. So they might be performing these abilities unaware of the multiversal context. They're just calling it magic. Like in Wano country with hockey, they call it oh my god, what am I forgetting it? The barrier style. Why am I forgetting that? Why the fuck am I forgetting this? Rio. Jeez. That was an easy one. Can't believe I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, so kind of similar to like Wano Country with their understanding of hockey being called something else, like Rio, they're calling it magic, but the main cast call it hacks because that's what they were told from the Universal guidebook they got. And Canner is just devouring their scrap metal. How are you controlling this puppet? And what did you produce electricity from your fingertips? I can't hear your answer. I can't hear your answer. Okay, so she has an ability to hear things. We can't tell you. No, that's not what I meant. It's quite strange. I can't pick up on anything from you guys. So Kodo is still glitching. Yuki is as silent as ever. Hitsugaya is just Hitsugaya, smooth brain. But she has like an innate hack, I guess, to hear what? Internal thoughts, maybe? Information? We have really good reasons that we can't tell anybody our secrets. You see, if we blab, the earth goes kablooey. Kablooey? The earth will explode. it looks like he actually might be telling the truth. The Earth exploding might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it seems the risk is quite high. And the other teammates are taking her word for it. Alright, but you want to ask about our sorcery now, don't you? That's not a fair deal. Yeah, are you using some sort of brand new lie detector? Oh, that's one way of looking at it. So, are you using a mind-reading device? That's closer. You're pretty perceptive, almost as if you have experience beyond your years. Time travel. So she's kind of like, you guys are way too smart for high schoolers. And again, Hitsugaya is like, I'm old. I'm literally old. Well, I guess. You can take your time sharing your secrets with us. Then does that mean you'll tell us about the magic? Just listen. Just like you saw before in our ad, we're a team of magic-wielding justice fighters. The nature of our sorcery allows us to galvanize and activate one of the 5 senses. Oh, interesting. So she is hearing. Someone should be tasting. Someone is touch. Someone is sight. Someone smell? Got Chikoda over here. The nature of our sorcery allows us to galvanize and activate one of our 5 senses. Each of us has a speciality with the power. I see. Yes, galvanize and activate. These are terms well above his pay grade. Sorry, but could you say that again? Let's start introducing ourselves one more time. Okay, so the main leader, Mushibuchi, she is the eye. Mine is the eye. An awakened sorceress who can focus, I think that says senses, but it's like blocked by her head. Senses can access a person's personality and something, nature, at a glance through their aura. So again, she was quote-unquote kidding, but maybe she can actually see aura. And control other people's... She can control people's visions? Damn. She can control other people's visions, or even take it. She has been known to even manipulate digital information. This is a JoJo's power. Holy shit. Oh, damn. So she can make people see things. Aizen over here. Even on a digital level. She can control the sights through cameras, displays, and other sorts of devices to even falsify images as though they were real, allowing her to strategically fabricate evidence from scratch. That's an insane power. Like, it's one thing to have, like, she has really good eyesight. Wrong. She can do a lot. She can manipulate others' eyesight as well. That's pretty crazy. And then I wonder, can she see the future? Like the pin ultimate eyesight. Sight beyond sight over here. So next we have Noraha. She's the nose. So she's the smeller. I smell your aura. An awakened sorceress of the olfactory supremacy. She can sniff out people and their lies. She can smell lies? Wait, how's that work? That's some Toriko's noses over here. What the fuck? You can smell a lie? You unironically smell bullshit? She can sniff out people and their lies, can detect danger of suspicion, persons in advance. In addition, she can hijack other people's sense of smells to make them perceive a specific scent or take their olfactory sense away altogether. Her powers can help sow chaos among her enemies and alter her allies' own to be vigilant. It's like lead from from Iruma, and they all have like a different factor version of it. So then we have the mouth, Minna, an awakened sorceress who controls oversensitive mouth. She imbues. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's actually Ichibei. That's unironically Ichibei Hyosobe. Excuse me? Am I reading that correctly? I'm gonna zoom in real quick. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me get that one more time. What did she say? An awakened sorceress who can control over the sense of mouth. She imbues words with power in order to brainwash others or compel them to take control of others' words, silencing them, or forced fabricated statements. Okay, it's not as powerful as Ichibei, not yet, but like that's crazy. She also has a superior something. It got cut off. I think it said superior something, and can distinguish poison. Okay, superior sense of taste. So she can distinguish poisons or ingredients. Her teeth can break apart hard substances, transforming objects that are even put in there. Damn, wait, she's Wapol. Whoa, she's Wapol. Whoa. Okay, yo, wait a minute. Wait. Yo, the team right now is actually pretty cool. Their powers seem bland, but no. This is actually pretty fucking crazy. Like, so far, the weakest person kind of feels like the smeller. The smell person. Like, all they can really do is a lie detection, which I thought the other girl with her, like, hearing power was kind of doing that, but I guess not. Anyway, yeah, like, you have altering people's visions and maybe some other stuff, too. You have Wapols, like, fucking, mouth factory over here, can break apart hard objects, can manipulate her words and other people's words to make them say falsified things. Damn. Shit. Alright, let's see what about the ear. The ear. Sana Zogawa. An awakened sorceress with full auditory sensory something. Can force others to hear unpleasant sounds, such as screams or auditory hallucinations. To seed turmoil, can also take away all sound in general within a space to create a totally silent world, Corazon. Okay. And listen in the inner thoughts of those she speaks to. She can hear people's minds, like Cobra from Fairy Tail. Oh my god, she can literally hear your thoughts. Whoa. Again, so far the nose seems like to be the weakest power. Her ability allows her to predict words, can also interpret conversations. Yeah, these powers, they're actually pretty useful. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, the skin. So, a sense of touch. Sense of touch. Let me guess. Superhuman strength? Probably. Maybe. The skin. Hiramura. Let me go by her first name. Saki. The skin, Saki. An awakened sorceress who presides over something, senses, and skin. She can change the color or type of skin, as well as transparency, hardness, luminosity, etc. She can also maybe stretch like Reed Richards. Oh shit. In addition, she can blank the skin of those. I'm gonna say manipulate. She can manipulate the skin of those she touches in something. She specializes in dealing. Yo, you're cutting off your powers. I want to read this. She specializes in dealing blank blank attacks, and is also blank blank. Okay, close quarter combat. I'm gonna assume she's close quarter combat. That's wild. Yo, these powers are crazy. Led, you gotta learn from these girls. Oh my god, fucking... Here comes some more lore dump. So what we call magic is the process of using mental power, psychics, to gather and condense energy from particles called something, I guess, illusions, which are not yet recognized by modern science. Using that as a conduit, we can induce certain outcomes. Those who learn to master their abilities are called sorceresses. Illusions exist in the air. Okay, here we go. Yeah, illusions exist in the air and within all living things, but that doesn't mean sorcerers can have infinite supply. We have a limitation of the amount of magic we can cast in a day. Maybe that's all it relates to with our secret. I feel like they're, again, misconstruing their abilities, but we'll see. According to my auditory enhancement, which allows me to read your minds, the three of you want to try to use magic to fix some peculiar predicament you've gotten yourself into. Yep. Hitsugai is just like, oh god. A particular predicament, huh? In our parlance, that's what we call a daemon. To put it simply, there are 3 methods of sorcery to deal with this type of issue. Maybe you'll find a lead from one of these. Alright, so sorcery JJK over here. Here we go. First type, an amulet. A type of defensive charm that wards off daemons that threaten your daily life. This creates an intangible illusion barrier that automatically expels daemons upon sensing the presence, which stops them from taking you by surprise. However, using one continuously for a long amounts of time consumes your illusions, which mentally can be taxing. The key is to know when to use it. Type 2, an exorcism. Now that this is an offensive spell that allows you to attack a daemon immediately upon encountering one, by releasing a powerful burst of anti-daemon energy, you can drive the evil force away. However, this requires the ability to pinpoint a daemon's weakness. Using that technique also requires in a temporary onslaught of crippling disposition? I don't know what that says. You need composure, grit, and to take great accuracy with your aim and execute when the moment comes at hand. So again, knowing when to use it. Your third type, assimilation. This is legit some exorcism JJK sorcery type stuff. Assimilation. Fight fire with fire. The method can be quite dangerous and should only be used as a last resort. By taking the dark energy that the daemons use, you can exude your own dark force. This imbues you with the tremendous power that will help you be victorious in battle. But in order to avoid being consumed by said power, you'll need an iron will and a mental fortitude unlike any other. The power comes with the risk of demonic corruption, so you have to prepare for the consequences of your own actions. So, have you gotten this all down just yet? Each method becomes progressively harder the more you just try to list them off. Got it. Okay. So we're going to learn to become Onmyonji sorcerer exorcist over here. Supposedly. That's what these women are preaching right now. Can we learn how to use the special abilities like you do? The awakening of your senses. That would be the assimilation, right? Just throwing a theory out there, but you focused your own eyes, right? While Hamaru focuses on her skin, so each of you specializes in a simulation of only one type of senses. And by limiting yourselves, you've lowered the risk of ever being consumed by the demonic power. Okay, so they are intentionally only having one type they can use. Interesting. So in theory, they all could, but there's a great risk for that. Oh, true. The hand. Yeah, there was that one hand hack that, like, he hardened his body and he crushed a brick. Is it similar to that? The hack Hitsugaya used to harden his fingertip would probably also fit under the assumption according to their coven. Wow, excellent deduction skills you have. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Yeah, hold on. I have the soundboard for this. Good job, Yuki. Good job, Yuki. You figured it out. Yeah, Yuki again. She is the true brains. She's the true brains of this bunch. Wow, I couldn't keep up with any of this. I just wanted to get to the point, so I've reached the obvious conclusion. But I don't think we need to take any of those too seriously just yet. If we ever overly fixate on the dubious leads, it'll affect our judgment. And she looks over. Oh, it's like, hey, do you believe us now? Do you believe our powers are real? Here you go. So, Musubuchi, she's using her ocular powers to make her hallucinate that Hitsugaya is in a fucking dress. Wow. Oh, shit. Hitsugaya? What? Yo, damn, Aizen, chill. Aizen, relax. I get it. You have the power of illusions. God damn. Again, the art is incredible. Like, look at this shit. Holy cow. Just trying to flex that, yeah, by the way, I draw really good. I draw really, really good. Holy Hannah. Look at this style of art, man. They're in space. There's the International Space Station for some reason. And they're all like in this classical outfit. Meanwhile, Hitsugaya is just in a tutu. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, their powers are real. Is their knowledge correct on the assumption of where it comes from? Not too sure. So, Kudo is still glitching even in this like altered perception though. Canner. Yuki rubs her eyes. Please, stop. I'm not casting doubt on whether you have abilities. She means she can't trust us as people. Well, of course she can't. But if you don't want to tell us about your particular predicament you've gotten yourselves into, we won't force you to. Our team's only goal is to right the wrongs of the world. I only weigh 2 kilograms. Ooh. I don't smell any lie when he said that. Hitsugaya likes eating ladybugs. Yeah. No waft of a fib there either. And the other two girls are like, ew. That's the predicament that we found ourselves in. We call them bugs, but we're trying to figure out a way to fix them. Illusion. Off. Well, thank you for telling us. So getting straight to the point, we can't solve this. Perhaps you shared exactly how this happened. No, that still might not help us. Well, let me share something then. Our encounter with sorcery first began with the original instructor of Heartwine bought a strange wand at the shop. A wand. An actual wand, but with a demon face on it. And it's also glitching, whoever brought this in. Holding the wand in the air allowed her to receive messages. Then she started to share those with us. Okay. Their fearless leader. She disappeared under a mysterious circumstances 2 years ago, and we've been waiting for her to come back ever since. Nah, yo, Granny's gone. Granny's gone, man. She got ethered. You probably got yourselves into something you don't understand by accident, just like she did, but now you've got us. Well, that's nice. They're gonna die, probably, but hopefully not. A wand. It might be something like in my notebook. Basically, it's a hack item. If they use their sorcery or whatever they're calling it, they might have been able to debug Kodo and Hitsugaya, but they didn't. They keep their distance as if they know how terrifying the unknown can be. I really don't get what's happening, but these sorcerers sure are awesome. And then the one girl who can read minds. There's too much static in their thoughts for me to hear exactly, except Hitsugaya's. This is a first for me. Yeah, again, so like they are both groups are in territories that they're trying to figure out here. Anyway, just a heads up for today. We'll tell you more later. And take this with you. Consider it a parting gift. Some kind of like knitted wool thing. So what is this anyway? She said it is a protective charm that they've made. So sorcery, huh? We're walking into a whole new world of bizarro stuff. I'm pretty sure those are just hacks as well. Really? They're inexplicably a phenomenon that has no grounding or any explanation. In a domain beyond human understanding with two-way influences, that sorcery, supernatural powers, or even the miraculous, the list can go on, and exist anecdotally in some form all over the world. As far as we're concerned, those were just different names that they gave to Haxes. So then what about aliens? That's what you're choosing to focus on here? Mm-hmm. He's straightforward, man. Straightforward. Now back to the wool fluffy angel group. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Same here. We can't leave them be either. So, we follow them. Main leader with their eye power. We should crush them now while we still can. Oh, crush them? Like, oh, you guys are going to bring harm to the world. Therefore, that's not, justice. Okay. All right. I mean, they are, at the end of the day, kids. So, crushing children may not also be considered a justifiable act, but I guess it depends on their sense of justice. Well, this is good. This is what I wanted. So yeah, these girls are using Haxes, but they're calling it magic because that's how they've always perceived it. And their fearless granny leader had a hack item that she was glitching out with. She said she was receiving messages. Holding the wand in the air allowed her to receive messages. Then she started to share with those with us, and then she disappeared 2 years ago. So this was her group way back when. Grandma just poofed. I wonder, is she in the same area? Oh, that'd be crazy. I mean, he's a guy when he glitches, he like literally was vibrating out of the world. But I wonder if she's in that one trash area that Hitsugaya went to get Canner. Maybe. That like he had like to climb the tree or whatever. Could be. Maybe she's in another universe. We'll have to find out with the last chapter of the evening. So chapter 19. 20 should be coming out sometime soon, I would imagine. It's been about a month, but who knows? The wait might be a little bit longer now. But yeah, this is the last chapter for maybe a minute. We'll see where it goes, and then whenever it comes back, we'll try and get to it. And Versus, I will have to catch back up on. Because I am curious on how far it's gotten. Because I feel like people know more about Versus than they know about Buggy Go, which is a shame. It's like it's a wacky story, but like if people like Don, if people like Chainsaw Man, Fire Punch, all these other kind of like out there kind of comedy storylines that go into very deep narratives, it's like I think you guys would like Buggy Go, but it's only gets as far support as people want it to. So let's get into this. Chapter 19, Buggy Go, story by one, and again the phenomenal art of Kyoto Shitara. I'm sure looking forward to our tomorrow. Why is that? Because she's gonna teach us how to use that magic. Miss Mushibuchi, I mean. We might even get to learn cool magic spells. Hitsugaya, don't tell me you actually trust them. No. Why not, though? They seem nice. Yuki? Hey. What's up? I thought you were at cram school. Oh, they're using their powers. They're using the powers. They're using illusions. Fuck. Again, their powers are really dangerous. One can make people see what they want to see. The other person can, like, verbalize their words differently. The other person can take away their sense of hearing or make them hear something completely false. The smelling girl is kind of whatever. And then the skin person can make them feel things differently, but then also gets into close quarter combat. So this is bad. This is real bad. Jesus, they got a knife? They're gonna. I thought they were gonna like beat him up, something like that. No. She said, "Fuck that. We're just gonna go all the way." Knife. I guess they are an occult. They are a cult. So, okay then. So we're not holding back against the kid here at all. They're just gonna like straight up murder a teenager. However, Hitsugaya, again, fucking fast reflexes. Just, no. Stop that shit. What's going into you? Whew. Power. That's called power right there. Just yeeted his ass into a fucking building. Oh my god. How is he alive? He should be dead on impact. Hitsugaya. What the fuck is happening? Bro, I know they can like augment visions and feelings and all that shit, but what the hell? I imagine it's Saki who's doing the close quarters combat over here, because they can like meld their skin or whatever. Oh my god, they can fucking transform. Oh lord, that's disgusting. No, it's fucking Yuppie. She turned into Yuppie from Hunter x Hunter. Oh my damn. Yo, the art is crazy. The art is fucking crazy. Whoa. It's like a weird split head Pac-Man creature with 4 joint arms. And I think it's breathing fire or some kind of heat. Alright, yo, we need to learn how to fight. Like legitimately fight. Like, Yuki's like the only one that kind of can use hacks in like a combat scenario because she's locked in like that. We need to start learning how to fight with haxes because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are you serious? And we're not in the dream realm, so we can't like manipulate reality to fight. So the entity approaches them. Kodo tries to take out his notebook. Is he going to have enough time? Oh, bro. Oh, that's terrible. They can't look at the notebook because their vision is being fucked. Aizen is saying no. How? Bugs? Oh my god. It's... Jesus, this is actual nightmare fuel. So, Mutsuba is manipulating their peripheral vision and is warping the landscape like it's berserk, just turning into an actual hellscape. Gotcha, gotcha, caught Genjutsu. Itachi, welcome to the illusionary world. A wall appears before them, and it has faces on... Yo, One, what the fuck are you making? What kind of fucking story are you making, One? This is really weird. One said, you know what, I've been having way too much fun with Mob Psycho and One Punch Man. I want to do something creepy. This is like One's little, like, pinky toe dive into, like, a fucking graphic horror story, man. God damn. That's their dead end. Folks. Okay. And then the creature leaps. You go, Hitsugaya. The notebook might be blank now, but I can still try to hack that I've memorized. Kodo. You're light enough that I think that this could work. Oh, he's gonna chuck him? Huh? He threw him over the wall. Hitsugaya, go and call the police. Actually scratch that. Just get it away as far as you can. Huh? Oh, that's crazy. Wait. I mean, this is all probably an illusion, but he threw him over the wall only to end up in a pit of fucking mouths that are ready to fucking chomp on him. Nah, you know, fuck these powers. Too bad that's not going to be an exit for you guys. Ah, no. Stop. Kodo, what's happening? Kodo, help. Sorry, but there's nowhere for you to run this time. You... What? I thought it was the girls. I thought it was the sorceress. It's the dream dude. They did say we had to pay attention to him. They did say that. I forgot. That's on me. I forgot that before we were doing the occult thing. This guy is in the real world? How the fuck is he doing this? Is he a daydreamer? Is that what's happening here? Like, he knows a hack? He knows a hack to daydream? Nah, kill this guy. We gotta kill this guy. He's actually a fucking monster. He is unironically a monster. Kill him. I don't know how we're gonna do that, though. But we gotta kill him. We have to kill him. He's making nightmares become reality. This is the guy from the dream. I've searched so high and low for you, kiddo. See, I take my playtime very seriously. And this time, it's my everything. Bro. So the entire time, this motherfucker was hunting them down. He was stalking them. He was waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity to hunt them in the real world. I think we're in the real world. We might be dreaming, maybe. But this motherfucker is going on a killing spree in the real world because he wants to have fun. He wants his playthings. Psychopathic over here. Kodo maybe got injured, but I don't know. We'll see. Yo, Hitsugaya, you gotta go Super Saiyan again. You gotta go like that crazy angel form that you had. It's my everything. So don't you get to quit on me. All of you are going to keep playing my game. And just so you know, you're not dreaming this time around. I'm all up in your mind. So is he how the fuck? He's mentally attacking them? So is any of this real? Like is Kodo gonna get actually damaged? How the fuck is he doing this? Yo, Canner. Canner, help. Canner, for the love of God, help. What? What are you? And hits him right in the head. Ah. Bro, Canner. He fucking transformed into a gun. Yes, y'all, Canner. Canner to the rescue. Dude, how is Canner already a better mascot than Chopper? That's insane. He was chomping on glass and scrap metal, and he turned himself into a fucking gun. Hell yeah. What the? There's nothing you can do. You're all gonna be helpless this time around. No! Canner! Because I'm already hooked in part of your world. From now on, whenever you look, I'll be there. Everywhere you turn to, it will be fun in games, especially when somebody gets hurt. This is a fucking serial killer, man. We have to kill him. Again, how does his power work? He tries to punch the wall. Huh? What are you gonna do now, kid? This can't be a reality. Kudo! Come on, Kudo, answer me. Pathetic. You really can't tell now, can you? If you're still questioning reality, then you better get ready for the pain in your fist. Doesn't believe him, continues punching the wall, and then double page spread. Hold on. Fucking freak over here. Damn, that's the end of the chapter? Wait! The Ginyu Force harem is over here? The magical girls squad up? I thought they were gonna crush them. Maybe they knew that they were being stalked by this guy, and that's what they were referring to? Alright. That's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. Man, so that's where they ended off on. Fuck, I gotta wait now. I gotta fucking wait. Ginyu Force over here, the female version, they're about to go in on this absolute monster. But how the hell are they gonna manipulate his dreams or like his mental faculty? Like the other person can make him see things, then the other person can make him hear things, then another person can make them feel things, etc. You get the idea. Combining them all at once maybe can control reality, I guess. But even still, like, this guy, he's otherworldly. Like, he's doing all kinds of fucking reality warping to a high level. Well, I guess it's not reality warping. They're still trapped in their minds. But even then, how the hell did he find them and do this ability? Like, this is, again, using the Dream World power, but in their mind, in their genjutsu. God damn. Fuck, I can't believe I have to wait now. Yeah, we gotta kill this guy. We have to kill this guy. He is a problem. He is a fucking problem to deal with. Society will not be safe with this motherfucker on the loose. No, sir. No, sirree, Bob. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. So that's Bug-E-Go. Now we have to wait. Hopefully not too much longer for another chapter. But then once we're caught up to that chapter, it's going to be like a while. It's probably going to be a while. Oh, damn. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, man. Because there was a significant break between chapter 16 and 17. But then, like, outside, I guess we got extra chapters and whatnot right here. For the most part, it seems like it's a month break. So I thought maybe today we would get the chapter, but maybe tomorrow or sometime this week, another chapter might come out. So we might do it Sunday if it happens. So chapter 20 might be on the docket still for this week. So I guess be prepared for more Bug-E-Go. I know I will. And speaking of this week again, I'll get a schedule out tomorrow. I'm going to be out for a little bit, but tomorrow I'll try to get one up. We're going to do 2B Hero X for sure on Wednesday. JoJo's, the new chapter actually dropped today. I didn't read it. I'm going to wait till Thursday. We'll do that. A little bit of the Grace Estate on Thursday as well. One Piece is out this week, so we got to get to that at some point. 2B Hero X, again, hopefully on Saturday if we have time. If we'll try and finish it up. And then on Sunday should be, again, going back to read-through. So, again, Ichi the Witch, Iruma, Bug-E-Go if it's out, and maybe Gachikoda. Apparently Gachikoda might be out this week, but I'm gonna wait till I get more confirmation. But yeah, all right, that's the stream. That's fucking Bug-E-Go. Please, people, go check this out. If you like One Punch Man, if you like Mob Psycho, if you like Versus, if you like all these stories that are written by one sensei with these other artists that help boost their stories and whatnot, give Bug-E-Go a shot. It's definitely different in the sense of tone, but there's still a lot of similar elements to how he writes this universe to One Punch Man, Mob Psycho, Versus, etc. The comedy is like on point, if not some of like his funniest shit I've seen in a minute. But the intensity, man, the intensity, it's just on another level. Like, fucking look at this shit. The art style is just gorgeous to read, man. Gorgeous. And again, I think this artist, like, he's had other manga, but like I think they were kind of like low-key mangas. This is like his first, I feel like, major manga with a very competent writer here. And it shows. It shows, man. One's creative mind with this guy's art style is just going the distance. Chapter 20 is already on Manga Plus. Is it? Oh, shit. Thank you, Val. Hold on. Because if it is, maybe we'll just do it now. Maybe we'll just do it now. Let me see. It is. Okay. It did come out today. Alright, you know what then? What time is it? Fuck it. We'll power through. We'll power through. So I'll just edit the title. So, okay, here we go. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. So let me put the link then now to the new link to chapter 20 in the chat. And then I'll update the stream description later that will also include this. Fuck. Alright. Awesome. So then we'll just get through this now then. Thank you for making me aware of this. Alright, so then chapter 20 of Buggy Go. Let's go to another chapter. So, chapter 20. The girls have arrived to save Hitsugaya and Kodo from this monster of a person. Yo, this guy ain't ready. He's not ready to deal with the power of the magic girls. Oh no. No, sir. The power of the Ginyu Force Guardians of Magic Girl Energy are about to kick his ass, I hope. So they obliterate this wall. Kodo, you had a real dangerous one following you around this time. But luck's on your side, kiddo. Get them. Yo, get this guy. He's so unmoved. Like, the fuck are you women doing here? I'm gonna rip you apart. He's gonna do some conquest shit. Or he's gonna say some conquest shit. That's cute. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart. Kodo's in the pose. He's in the pose. Very nice. Very, very nice. So he's doing the Ginyu Force pose with them. Because we are the fluffy wuffy angels, and we are here to fix the twistedness. What are you? Linkers? What the fuck's a linkers? Is that a legit terminology that we're gonna have to learn? Like, this guy, as twisted as he is, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. He is of the knowledge. It's just that he's a fucking asshole. Kodo, taken aback by that. This guy locks in. I'm the only one who gets to show up uninvited. Lunges. Aizen power over here. Genjutsu. Welcome to my soul society. Yeah. Yuha Bak, welcome. Shit. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Their charm. The charm they got. Does that not work? Maybe that's what's happening here. So this guy tries to come in, does some crazy shit. Get blocked by this sumo god over here of the universe. Oh, this double page spread. Hold on. Bro. Yo, this is a fucking crazy panel. Again, it's so stupid, but it's so intense and awesome at the same time. This mighty, like, this would be an Ashura's Wrath sumo is about to, like, slam him into the moon for some reason. For some reason. Get goddamn Supadi'd over here. Let me get back to single page. Yeah, this is a Meruem in a Netero. Just 99th hand. First form. Slap. Get crushed. This guy. Ugh, God damn it. However, there's some energy circulating. What the fuck? He's making a fucking spirit bomb. Nah, this guy is evil. Super evil. Oh my god. Eyes are glazed over with the dark malice of battle lust, letting his energy flow out like he's Boros. And then, back to reality over here. The girls. So, okay, it's kind of like docking from One Piece. They're docking. So when they dock together, they're like using their powers in sync of each other. And then they're like manipulating him, I guess. Huh? What's going on? We've hacked all of his 5 senses at once. We've thrown him into a deep hallucination world. They just Elder Toguro his ass. Holy shit. Okay, these girls are on point. They are legit. And next, the wand. The wand. They touch him with the wand. Is he gonna bug out and go somewhere else? He gets like fucking disintegrated. And an energy is starting to coalesce. What kind of Bleach thing is happening here? Did they just purify his soul? There's like a luminescent visage of something, of someone, and energy is just like coalescing to it. Yeah, I think they just purified this guy. So the thing that they were talking about where, like, Style 3, if you have a quote-unquote daemon possessing you, if you want to use that power, you can, but if you don't have a strong will, it will take over you. Is that what happened to this guy? But they can undo it? They exorcised him? No, this man is now a human being again. He's not a fucking monster. He's like, hey, sorry about that. My bad. We sealed him away. He's lost access to his memories and powers, so he'll live as a different person now. So, Kyoto, I think you called this before a bug, right? If you end up like that, then we'll seal you the same way. So you have nothing to worry about. Damn, that's the end of the chapter. So quick. No. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes we'll get like 50 plus chapters, or I'm sorry, 50 plus pages in one chapter. Then in another chapter, you get like 32, 12, 20. So again, their logic is working, but do they understand the full extent of what they're doing, though? In the grand scheme of everything, that's probably where Kyoto and Hitsugaya with the notebook, that's where that's going to come in hand. But so far, I like them. The girls are on point. They're handling business, especially against this kind of monster, man. They smoked him. They took care of this easy peasy. They trapped him in a genjutsu. They trapped him in the fucking Tsukuyomi. And they said, done. We're done here. But they still have the wand. They have the wand that their predecessor had and just disappeared with. But they purified him and sealed him. Just some illusionary battle of the highest order. Yeah, this guy's crazy, crazy, crazy. If this ever got an anime adaptation, which I don't know if it ever will, they're going to have to change up the art style because there's no way they can do this. There's no way they can be this fucking crisp with it. Jesus, no. Oh my god. Okay. The next chapter is June 17th. Is that confirmed? Well, I guess that would be a month away. So yeah, okay, never mind. So around June. Well, I guess we'll have to wait a month. Like with JoJo's, if not a little bit longer for JoJo's, but we'll be back. Damn, this series is really good. It's so odd, but so fascinating to read. And the comedy, the art, it just is a breath of fresh air to read and see the perspective on. But then again, when there has to be a serious situation, the story delivers. The story is delivering, and now the world building its narrative is becoming a lot more enriched. And I like that. I like that. So we could have a lot more of Bug Eagle left. But it depends on one. Alright. Well, thank you again, Vel, for telling me that this chapter was actually out. So the site that I was using didn't have it up in time. Manga Plus shows public publishing dates on the title page. Okay. And to be fair, the chapters beforehand do have a month time frame between each other. So next month in June, we'll be back to reading Bug Ego. Sounds excellent. Well, until then, until June, everyone, spread the word of Bug Ego. This series deserves some love. Like I said before. Man, fuck me, man. Alright. I gotta head out. Tomorrow, we probably will not stream. Wednesday, we should be able to get to Be Hero X. We're gonna try and catch back up to that. JoJo's chapter that came out today, we'll get to on Thursday. Same thing with a little bit of the Greatest Estate Developer. And then One Piece, when that comes out, we'll try and get to that. Then, I think there's a One Piece chapter. There should be. And then more To Be Hero X if we haven't already finished it on Saturday. More read-throughs like Ichi and Iruma. And I will get that poll up. I'm going to get that poll up later for our new read-through. So stick tuned to that. Again, thank you. Yep, Vel, bye. Thank you again for letting me know. I much appreciate your info on this. So, until June, Bug Ego people, I'll see you then. If you're coming back for another stream, I'll see you Wednesday. Everyone, take care, be safe, stay hydrated, be aware of weird phenomenons. If you see them, especially a weird man that's like doing some dreamscape shit, don't engage in them. Just know. But until then, see ya. Have a nice one. Take it easy.